Hello, my name's Chuck Ditto. Hello, my name's Nick Ditto. Hello, my name's Chuck Ditto.
Do the Mario, do the Mario,
Hey.
do the Mario, do
Hey.
the Mario.
Hey now.
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds can be a contender for Game of the Year, despite the fact that it hasn't been released yet. The reason I say that is because it is a video game.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna win.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm just saying, it's a
Do the Mario, do the Mario,
Hey now.
do the Mario, do the Mario, do the Mario, do the Mario, do the Mario.
Hello, welcome back to the show. Welcome, people. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday indeed. You getting sick and tired of switching your A and your B with your Xbox and your Nintendo? You can switch it forever. No one. So we decided it might be in the best interest of the show to just add a void. Void. Welcome everybody back to the show. Hello, Mondo's here. Azrian, how you doing? Pack Attack. Welcome back. Also, how have you guys been? What have you guys been playing? How about you? Go ahead and start. You tell me, what have you been playing? I've been playing something interesting. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation Classic. Oh, it is on there. Answer me one thing. What? Is this the ideal way to play it? I don't see why not. 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 So much extra time right now, and so much that I want to do. And I'm not really doing any of it because it's like, it's mandatory vacation. The president said so. Hello, and welcome back to the Gaming Twin Show. Welcome, people. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday indeed. Mother love it. That's really cool. That's really cool. But those are the partners, huh? That was the glory of the original game. And then you play all the music in brass band. Why'd you do that?
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
California. Yes, so 10 p.m. here. Awesome. It's at the end of the stream. Yeah. Awesome. We're just gonna stream for like an additional hour. Let's do it. It's Friday. Yeah.
Twin powers on tonight.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh my God, tomorrow's Friday. That's fantastic.
I totally forgot tomorrow was Friday.
Time's up.
Time's up. Yep.
Hello, and welcome back to the Gaming Twin Show.
Welcome, people. A happy Saturday.
It's Saturday. Hello, welcome back. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well and swell. We had a whole slew of live conferences today.
How'd you do this?
How did I do what?
I got all this extra space over here.
It's because I'm too far over. I should
Scoot in. What you doing? We got the space.
You telling the brother to huddle up?
Brother of the same mother.
Oh, that's
I can say
literal.
that.
That's literal.
Yeah, it's completely accurate.
AG, how you
AG,
doing? Welcome back to the show. Hope you've been doing great.
I'm adjusting my DS, my 3DS, like it's my laptop for the show here. I'm like just having it up here.
Oh, one second while I just align my laptop up here. Yeah. Anyways, how you doing, AG? We're doing absolutely well and swell. We had a lot of fun.
Welcome back. Hey, it's Mondu.
Yeah. Welcome back, Mondu. Long time no hear. It's nice to read the sweet emojis you've typed in the chat so far, which is pretty much it. Fox in the Man, welcome back to the show. Hello.
I love that name. It's a great name.
I know, it really is. Oh my gosh. I remember using my 3DS XL as a laptop as a kid.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So I got excited. I got the Windows 98 simulator for my phone.
Why?
Because why not? I wanted to try it. Here, can I move this like way over here?
You can, just
only gotta
don't
watch
drop
the
my
footsteps.
expensive monitor. That
Okay,
would
I will
make
hold on to it
me
like this.
sad face. I won't be able to play I won't be able to play here. Let me move this little pop-up here. Rainbow Six Extraction if my monitor is destroyed.
Oh boy, did that game look fun or what?
Yeah,
That thing
so
looked cool.
Mondi says it's been ages since I heard you guys. Yeah, I know. It's just been too long. You know what I'm
Long
saying?
time no here, like he said. He said, well,
long
the first time.
Yeah, long time no hear. It's been a while since I've heard your emojis on screen. But yeah, welcome to the first day of E3. It's actually the first day. It's not Summer Game
Is
Fest.
it?
It's not any other level of nonsense. It is indeed the first day of E3.
I saw Keeley. He was posting like the big picture of the Avatar thing. He's like, first screenshots of the game. It says hashtag Summer Games Fest.
Yeah,
has
so
another.
so if you go to the Summer Games Fest, I believe they're also live streaming the Ubisoft press conference.
Are they allowed to do that? Are
They
allowed to
they
co-stream?
all agreed, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That being said, as for the E3 re-show thing, it's so funny where did you guys see that thing where they said that if you aren't, I think Mondi retweeted it or something, where E3 was sending like warning emails, that if you haven't registered to restream E3, you could be in trouble
that whole
for
thing
takedowns.
actually. And the thing is that they said, there were only limited slots available. It's like, no, there is not limited slots available. You've decided. That simple.
Yeah, and
It's a digital thing.
it was
There is
funny
no
when
limits.
I saw it. It's like, number one, people aren't broadcasting you. Okay, nobody cares. I'll try to say this lightly as possible. Nobody cares about E3. They care about Ubisoft's press conference that E3 restreams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Nintendo's Direct that Nintendo that E3 restreams and the Microsoft press
But
conferences.
you got to know that
So-
E3, they had all these big companies pay a ton of registration fees. So then so E3 could say, hey, look, we have the content. It's over here.
Yes.
So
It's so funny. Like, E3 is like a brand name, still is attempting to hold water. We know holes have been stabbed in that bag like 56 times. Okay? But everybody crowds around it anyway because, everybody loves what E3 nostalgia is, not
Yeah.
E3 itself. I don't care about
It's
E3
interesting
itself.
because I was completely of the mind. I'm a really big fan of E3. And then I see these emails going out. I was like, well, hey, you can't co-stream this. Because that's the new marketing term. They put a marketing term on it, so now it's actually a thing that is taxable.
Now we know how to say it.
Yeah. So now they can govern it.
Yes.
So the fact that they're sending these out is like the worst, and now I don't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, okay, first of all, the conference people, anyone who's doing the conferences, Ubisoft, Nintendo, and all that, okay, they know that restreaming just gets more eyes on their content.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's not about making money on the presentation and the ads within it. What are you doing?
I'm getting it closer.
All right, you crazy clown. I'm just...
There are better ways to set this thing up, and I'm the stream setter up.
All right,
Of
stream
the
setter upper, show up to work.
I showed up.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I'm here. Look, I'm even doing it live.
All right, let me go ahead and catch up in chat. Let me see. Foxy the Man
Camera's
says,
off center.
which
I
team are you
know.
guys on? Team Sega or Team Mushroom Kingdom? It depends on what you mean by that and where it's coming from. If you're talking about Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, I suppose I'm Team Nintendo, more Mushroom
No,
Kingdom.
I'd vote for Sonic. He's gonna beat Mario any day of the week in any sports.
Camera's
athletic
off center,
thing.
says the Mondu.
Yeah, I know. I'm adjusted. Here,
Also, Foxy the Man says, Are you guys twins? Because you guys look the same. Also,
Hey.
just curious.
we're pretty close. Hey, check. This is.
Go ahead, shift.
Sorry, this thing's just
Shift.
way. There we go. There.
Show
Now
who's
we get it
boss.
more centered like this.
I don't feel
I
that
bet
was more
that's good.
centered.
I bet it's more good.
I mean,
More good.
sure, we'll go with that.
It's better. Look at this.
Buy
I
me
mean,
a
I'm
second
waiting
monitor.
for-
We can leave it there at all times.
No.
All right, let me see. He said, "Are you guys twins? Because you guys look alike or a lot the same. Just curious."
Hey, if you look right under here. Whoa, I'm tipping. These are tippy chairs, guys.
Getting
Be careful.
tipsy on stream.
Yeah, by the way, we are actually the gaming twins. We've joined the Young Calves almost as like part of a network or something.
Yeah, we're now part of the Young Calves Network.
Yeah,
So
part of the streaming crew. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but just by the way, we've been streaming. We were streaming on our own Twitch channel for a long time. I think we still have like old Twitch references on here or whatever.
Oh, of
but
course.
we've been streaming for like 6 years. We've been doing the Gaming Twin Show.
Yes.
Every Thursday.
So welcome back to the Gaming Twins
Yeah.
Show. Today we're going to be covering the press conferences, kind of like a reacts, kind of what we saw, obviously, what we're looking forward to, how we
Sure.
feel about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say about each of these conferences as well. Absolutely. So feel free to share your opinion.
Yeah. Go ahead and throw in the old school. I give this one a B minus.
B minus. We're
something.
going to give them letter grades or number grades. Mondu
Sure.
says
It's a check minus.
I love how you just totally butchered poor Mondu. He says, as they're about to say, they're not twins, they're clones.
Oh no, we screwed it up.
So the camera's not even level. You guys are tipping. I mean, my chair's
Are we
already
really?
getting tipsy. Yeah. So yeah, you're just getting a little tipsy on stream. It's okay. I think it's legal. Something.
It's permissible.
Yeah.
If there's a pools and hot tub streams and
What's in
beaches
this cup?
category,
Who knows? You can't tell because I'm holding it.
they can say what's in yours. They
Oh,
can't
it's
see what's in
clear.
mine.
Never mind. It's clear. Never mind.
No,
All right.
I'm just tipping it up.
Oh yeah, he's not actually. It's water, guys. It's water. Do not ding
Yeah,
us,
please
YouTube.
relax.
It's a joke. Come on, YouTube. Come on.
Okay.
He said it's Sprite. Clearly. I mean,
It
sounds like a terrible idea.
It does seem like it's a little off, but I'm not sure where. I feel like it needs to raise.
Usually something like that. AG says I saw a wizard with a gun and it looked really interesting. Yeah, I did.
Great.
It did. It was an isometric game, so it wasn't on the top of my list. It looked like it was an attempt at a twin stick shooter of some kind almost.
How's that for level, guys? I feel like that's
Low.
low.
Mondu says leveled.
Leveled? I fixed it.
Guess, but now I feel like I don't think it's off center. It's too much on me now.
No,
It's
Look,
leveled.
I'm right here. This is perfect. This is perfect. I nailed it, guys. Nailed it. I was actually putting extra L brackets underneath this thing. That's the only reason I wasn't setting up the camera. Chuck did it, as you can tell. No, it's fine. And he did great work on the thumbnail, so I'm glad we have that.
Thank you. That's my job. AG says, and Cuphead Netflix original kind of has me wondering. Hopefully, it isn't bad. See, now I'm hoping as well. We had the what was it? A Netflix
Geeked week
or
Geeked
something. Geeked week.
Week of geeked.
Geeked week.
It was something. It said geeked.
It's week
with a-
geeks.
Got it. No. It ended with a
Nailed it.
geek ed, and I was like, that's really weird. So it was
Yeah.
definitely that.
Geeked. It's pretty
Geeked
gross.
week, whatever.
But yeah, I'm excited for it
Netflix
too.
Geekend.
Or
something. Ew.
No, it wasn't that.
Ew.
It was. There's no
Don't
way.
like it.
Why is this chat late? Mine was like fine.
Yeah, -2.
Oh, whoa. I must be. Oh, am I doing the top chat thing? No, I
It's
want
the
live
top chat again,
messages. YouTube, stop doing that top message nonsense, please.
It has to go through the
How do you
filter, that's
know
what
what a
it's
top
doing.
message is?
It checks.
What does
It's
it
like,
mean?
yeah, it was read at least once.
Is this a low? Let's put it through the low quality filter.
low quality filter? I mean, if we did have that, we'd probably be seeing a whole lot less of Azran and Pax puns. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys.
Bonnie says, sounds cringy regardless of how you'd spell it.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
AG says, my favorite announcement is Brawlhalla and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I was
That's
actually
cool.
surprised to see that. I mean, I suppose they shouldn't be because Ubisoft does the same 6 games over and over again. So I was happy to see that they did add some. They added, like, that is a cool thing to add to Brawlhalla. I'm never going to play Brawlhalla, but they seem like they do a pretty good job of bringing outside characters in.
Yeah, you know, overall, thinking about it, I feel like I'm overall kind of underwhelmed with this Ubisoft one.
I'm extremely underwhelmed.
I mean,
But I'm
excited-
always
yeah.
underwhelmed. I mean,
Yeah,
I
what was I expecting from
Ubisoft
EA?
is always extremely consistent, okay?
Yeah.
Really long, drawn out, not showing much.
Yeah.
Overall, it was fine, I think. Azran, have I said hello to you? I'm pretty sure you were here. You said heyo, and I think I got distracted. Azran, welcome back to the stream. I'm
Azran,
sorry,
nice
I didn't
to see
I
you,
didn't say
friend.
anything.
Pac and I would absolutely have our puns in the top chat because we never bottom out.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Yes, he is.
He's swinging for the hammer. Look, my skin's so sensitive. I went like this, wiped my forehead, and now I have a big red spot in the middle of my forehead.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ubisoft Forward, let's go ahead and discuss kind of what we did see there today. What are you doing, Chuck? You're not doing your 25 minutes of nonsense
Yeah,
intro.
don't
for
worry,
no
guys.
reason.
We're not gonna do the hey, here's 30 minutes of gameplay analysis or something. We're not the skilled people for that.
Boop. There it is. All right, we got Rainbow Six Extraction. Not Pandemic. Not Pandemic. That game was shelved. It's now Extraction, okay?
Let me just say, this name change, genius, and should have been the first name.
Yeah, it should have.
Considering it's like that
Pandemic,
unique
they
feature.
said was the code name for it.
They said it was the code name.
Yeah, it was like an early name, but they often also go with it. So
I feel like this is it's like
This is
you
better.
have your names. This name is like 6 times better.
yes.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of that.
So overall, with Rainbow Six Extraction here, like I mean, like I'm excited about it in the sense that like I don't want to play Siege because Siege looks really incredibly boring to me.
Really?
It's fine.
I think it's just tough.
it's
Like I play in there, it's like,
it's
yep,
not that.
your second one dead.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably get better at it, but at the same time, it feels very Battlefield to me, where it's like if I'm gonna get off immediately, I think I'd rather just play something else.
Sure.
I don't know. Nothing against the game, but this looks a little bit different. It's more of a teamwork, PvE, player versus environment, than PvP, player versus player. So I think I'm looking forward more to
I'm personally a
this.
super fan of that.
But there's
Big old fan.
Here's the other problem, though. There's no way I'm going to pay $60 for this. You know what I mean?
Is it 60?
You know
Is this
it
a
probably
separate
will.
game?
Yeah, it's its own game.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you didn't think it was an update for Rainbow Six Siege, did you? No. This is its own game.
Look, I don't know squat about Ubisoft other than
Oh,
Far
it's
Cry
not-
games. I forgot they showed Far Cry, but it's like that was already long enough.
What did I say this was?
Shouldn't even
What
part
was it?
of this.
What did I claim the original name was?
Pandemic.
It's not Pandemic. It's Quarantine.
Quarantine, there we
It
go.
was Quarantine, which this is
Still makes
this
sense.
is a much better name, I think.
Yeah.
Creators are already up, and yes, $59.99. Yep, definitely. Nope. That being said, if I wait till Black Friday, which is approximately a month after the game releases, I should be able to pick it up for $40, $50. So, at least it isn't $69.99, and that's true. Do you remember that? Didn't Ubisoft come out and they say, no, our games, all our current planned games are going to continue being $59.99? They kind of came out and they just said, nope, we're not raising the price.
They
I can't
said
remember how
something
they
about
said
this. I'm
it.
trying to remember the details.
I just
of
remember
that.
them throwing shade on it, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to increase the price.
And then now they did?
No, it's still $59.99.
Perfect.
So
Cool.
one of those...
I think what they're
nice
trying to
dunks
do is that
Ubisoft
if the
can
game
do.
is releasable on the older platforms,
Yeah.
then they're going to simply charge you the original price or the original 60 because it's like you have console. It's like, all right, that's 60. We don't update that because it's older console or Xbox One, PS4, whatever. You have PC. It's like, do we up that one? It's like I could technically play the older one, and then new consoles we bump to the new price. It's like, what about PC? Is that new price territory? And then they're just like, we're not going to mess with it. So if it's released across all the things, it's not going to be up. So presumably, until we see an Xbox One X PS5 exclusive. I don't think they're raising the prices, which is fine by me. What are you doing?
I'm just making sure I just throwing some stuff out there. Okay. All right, let me see. Ooh, Azran says Rainbow Six Extortion.
Extortion?
That could be fun. AG says they're launching or next they're going to coming with Rainbow Six Laundering. Oh yeah, that could be fun. You fell for Microsoft's terrible naming scheme. You just called it the Xbox One X.
Did I really?
Probably.
Did I really?
It is a terrible naming scheme. The fact that the One X exists is terrible.
No, that was terrible.
It's a terrible.
That was a terrible step.
It was
Just
always
having the.
Mondi says, "Yes, Nick, you did."
You know what? You know what? That's fine. I don't have either of these. That's fine.
AG Star says, "You know, English is my first language. My first language is gibberish." My goodness. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see Rainbow Six, but at the same time, there's no way I'm going to pay $60 for this thing. Not at launch. No way. As cool as it looked like it could be a lot of fun with friends and that kind of thing. I would love to see it, but I'm not paying $60 for it. No way in Inferno. I might, when this game releases, start playing Siege.
That's probably what'll happen. Yeah.
It's probably
there
what'll
you go.
happen.
Look forward to it, guys.
Absolutely. Positively.
Nope.
All right, let's see. What else did
They
we
didn't
see?
do these in order.
No, they didn't. Let's just click this really quick and we'll just discuss it anyway. So very weird. Ubisoft started showing off some of their TV avenues. In fact, they talked about, number one, a trailer for their TV show, which what was it, like Apple TV exclusive or something, called Mythic Quest.
Yep.
In addition to that, though, they did show off. It says New Werewolves Within. I don't know if it's called Werewolves Within or what it is.
It's Werewolves Within.
I can't remember. But they showed off a quick trailer for it. It's essentially Among Us in a cabin and somebody's a werewolf or something.
Yeah, it's based on some really old game that apparently no one remembers, that Ubisoft addressed saying it's from that game. No one remembers.
Yes. So, yeah, that was interesting to hear them talking about their TV. It's such a Ubisoft thing to do.
Yeah.
Because Ubisoft, they do all sorts of different ventures and that kind of thing. I mean, wasn't last year, weren't they like showing off? No, never mind. Anyway. So, it's weird to see it, but at the same time, Ubisoft is kind of like Nintendo in the sense that when it comes to E3 press conferences, they just do whatever they want. They opened up with a huge we're going to sit down and watch a level walkthrough or playthrough of, the new Rainbow Six Extraction.
They sure did.
Here's a live demo kind of thing.
I still remember in 2015 where they said, here's 30 minutes of gameplay of Steep.
Oh! Tell me that wasn't
real.
They
made that a 2-hour show, and they had
that was
30
disgusting.
minutes of Steep gameplay.
Speaking of that... Speaking of Steep, we should probably talk about the communist country that is Riders Republic. I'm just kidding. That's just how they worded it constantly in the thing. No worries. The Republic will give you, they'll provide you with the stuff you need. It was very weird the more you heard it.
It's like, hey man, the Republic will be there and support you or something like that.
The Republic will make sure you have the equipment you need. And that kind of stuff. Anyway, we have Riders Republic. It's coming September 2nd. You can register for the betas, or I'm sure they're calling it a closed alpha or something like that, or closed pre-alpha. That looks just like the trial series. Nope, it's Steep on steroids and off the snow.
Yeah,
but no worries, snow's there.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Yes.
They had snowboards that were rolling around like skateboards, but without
flat.
like the pushing.
You're not going to do anything to add any momentum. You're just going to drive a small car across, while you're riding on a snowboard. That's
sure. I mean, at some point, it's like, look, they had jets on bikes and wingsuits. Just put little jets on the edge of the snowboard. It might have made a little more sense, but it was really weird because it was getting uncanny because it was like you were playing a Tony Hawk game. But the wheels are knocked off the board, and you're still just scooting around anyway.
Admittedly, at the same time,
like the hoverboard cheat. Remember that?
Yes, it is.
How?
If you enjoy, Steep or any of those kind of how do I say that?
Sports extreme sports.
Extreme sport. I
Just
don't know
say
what to
extreme.
say.
They're attaching rockets to bikes. And
It's pretty, yeah. If you enjoy these kind of sports and that kind of thing, whether it be skateboarding or snowboarding or mountain biking, whatever, wingsuit stuff, chaos. Anyway, the game's got you covered, and I mean, it does look like it's cool. If you enjoy that kind of thing, just like Steep, you're gonna love this.
It could be fun. In all honesty, see, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this upcoming beta, it says upcoming beta, right?
Yeah.
This beta is exactly what I should play. Because one, it sounds kind of interesting. Two, I'm never going to buy this game.
Yes.
I don't need this.
No.
But playing the beta would be at least an experience to see what they're making. I'll give them the thumbs up. It's like, yeah, it's cool, or something like that.
I feel bad because, okay, look, I'll be as transparent as I can be here. When it comes to Ubisoft games, I'm not a fan of anything they produce, and it's not that they're a bad company, it's just that I just don't enjoy the types of games they
Yeah,
make.
for some reason, there's pretty little or fairly little Ubisoft stuff we like. We've tried a lot of them. You know, we've played the Assassin's Creed franchise.
I played Assassin's Creed, I played Far Cry.
I personally
played
love Far Cry. You know, it's pretty good.
Snowboard.
I'm not going to lie, it gets really grindy really quickly once you see the formula and everything's a base. And a flag to knock down, and there's a radio tower. You know, it's like, I wish they would shake it up a little bit.
Legend, welcome back to the show. The
Welcome,
Legend
Legend.
has arrived.
Yes.
AD says, I touched Steep and played it for like 5 hours and never touched it again. And that's, see, that's what my problem typically is with Ubisoft games. They'll pop out, you'll see the pre-orders for $60, and I'm like, I'm never going to pay that.
No.
I will pay maybe, like, if I had a disposable income to just waste on games, okay?
Waste.
$30
The
on
keyword.
this, maybe, okay?
Yeah.
And it's not that it's probably a bad game, it's just that I'm not going to get $60 of enjoyment.
We're not the
out of it.
target audience.
I'm
for
not the
sure.
target audience, so it's hard to say. Nuke, welcome back. He says, I'm late. Sorry, Extraction hype. You missed it. You missed all the
Hey.
Extraction hype. Welcome back, Nuke.
I am hyped. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, 60 seems like a lot to ask for a co-op only game. You know, I mean, this game better be awesome, and maybe it will be. You know, in all
Yeah.
honesty, because I was seeing it's like, okay, it reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Enemies far more bullet spongy, and there's not 1.5 billion of them like that's gonna die if you throw a paper airplane at them.
Yeah.
Or something, you know. So it looked interesting. Me personally, I'm a fan of co-op. I'm a fan of PvE. Real big fan of that. World of Warcraft, I used to play tank. I used to play pally tank. I'd heal myself. It was great.
Yeah.
Fantastic times. Not so great at PvP when it came to WoW. And in all honesty, Rainbow Six and
know-
its PvP, pretty hard.
You know what's funny?
Not
Like,
gonna lie.
it's interesting with some of this stuff. Okay, the way there's a lot of things that I don't really enjoy about Ubisoft games, and it has to do especially with Rainbow Six Extraction for starters.
Okay, let's hear.
For starters, okay, you know, launching at $60, you know, this co-op action shooter, blah blah blah.
Sure.
Okay, is that it feels like I'm not getting
You
my
think so?
money's worth. You know what I mean? Like, is there a $60 game here? I don't know. Now, not to mention, you know they're going to try and sell me a season pass on top of that.
No.
Now, I know the Assassin's Creed, the Far Cry games, those are well
Okay.
worth their money.
Nuke
in a
needs
way.
to like put a little stopper block right on you. He said 60 is interesting. I would think since it's a spin-off, I would expect 40 or 30. And he said putting a 60 on it is Ubisoft thinks it's AAA.
Yeah, and I don't believe them. I played, you know, Steep at launch. I played.
You played in beta is what you did.
For Honor? I played For Honor at launch. You know, these games didn't feel like $60 titles.
Did you
whipped
see
out an
the
Assassin's
For Honor
Creed game.
expansion? That was
Yeah.
in its own presentation.
Yeah, and, you
I
know,
barely saw. I barely noticed it was For Honor. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, it's like,
kinda
oh
cool.
yeah, well, it was just a rehash of what they've already announced.
Oh, is that everything? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
And I don't know. Some of the that's what with Ubisoft games, I feel like sometimes the amount of value you're getting out of the game is questionable. Obviously, it depends on the person, but then immediately afterwards shoving a you know, like Far Cry 6. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But immediately they start talking about the expansion pass. It's like the game isn't released yet, and you're already trying to sell me on
They
the
do
expansion
that.
pass too. And it's like with games like this, they're charging $60 for. I know Far Cry, I'm going to get a $60 game.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. Is this a $60 game? I just
Look,
don't
actually,
know.
now I'm thinking about it. Okay, something I'm respecting about Ubisoft. Okay, is that when they have their like expansion passes and stuff, their expansions don't seem to be story content. You know, it's like that expansion of Far Cry was you playing as all the major cool villains of the last 3 games.
Yeah.
It's like that's clearly not a part of the campaign. That's purely extra. So it's like I think that's completely fair. It's like the gripe is like, hey, if you're releasing a game and you're talking about the DLC the day you're announcing the game, then clearly it's like that should have just been in the game. But it's like what they're making clearly does not fit with the story in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, so it clearly
it's
shows. Yeah, it clearly shows that they had intentions of making post-release content, which is very, very Ubisoft. Yeah. I just like for something like Rainbow Six Extraction.
I thought this was an expansion of my I have zero knowledge kind of thing, and I've played Siege like once or twice, and it was kind of fun kind of thing.
Yeah.
I thought this was an expansion for Rainbow Six. It says Rainbow Six right on the top of it.
No, there's 100 Rainbow Six.
That's
games.
fair. You're 100% right. That's fair.
It's not Rainbow Six. It's Siege.
Now you're right. You got me. Why did I even say this? It's like, yes, I know Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is the oldest franchise. It was on the original Xbox.
We played it. It was terrible.
I'm saying that. Yeah, we did
Rainbow
play
Six Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
Wait, is Ghost Recon the other thing?
Wildlands was the later one that we bothered to play. There was Advanced Fighter or something, which I thought was going to be amazing, but then it's like you play first person and the gun's missing.
That's the original 360 game. And yes, you played in first person. Like there was no.
The gun's just missing. It's a crosshair. It's like, what is this? What is this? We don't have the light gun in our hand. That's the only time you should just have a crosshair on the screen. Or a sniper.
Now, that's old, Ubi. Give him a break. Give him a break.
No, but that was in the day of like Call of Duty 4. And then they were announcing this game, and it's like, there's an amazing first-person experience here, and then there's that. You can play in third person. Oh my god, you remember that excruciating thing where it's like they stun you, and then they're extracting data off of you while you just sit there dead, and they're teabagging you. It's like, this looks like fantastic. I'm sure people are real excited.
All right, hey, we should probably talk about this.
Yeah, I can speak to this.
Okay, go ahead. Whip it out.
Okay, Rocksmith. Rocksmith is a really neat thing because right when who is that? Who did the Rock Band games? Who was it? Who was their name? What was their name? Whatever. Right when they were dying.
Why do I want to say Rocksteady?
No, that's not Rocksteady.
No,
they were
not.
Evolve.
Harmonix.
And maybe that's Turtle Rock. I'm thinking. Whatever. I don't know. But anyways, right when Harmonix was like, hey, we got this premium giant peripheral guitar thing, Rock Band Live or whatever, right when they were dying, Rocksmith comes out, okay?
Yes.
And I have actually personally played this. I've played this franchise before, and it's fascinating. It's neat. The original set, okay, my dad got it for me for Christmas or something. My dad is like, he was an old
Our dad was technically a rock star.
Technically a rock star, big bold on the star part. But anyways, the thing is that, yeah, we grew up with music in the house or whatever, and the moment I said, hey, that looks interesting, my dad was like, oh, got it for me for Christmas. So I got this Rocksmith
you want to do music?
box, and it came with a full guitar on the thing. It's like no extra buttons, no nonsense. It was just a guitar. And it was awesome. Stratocaster, black one. No. Sunburst one. My bad. It was black with a sunburst. Whatever. But the factor is that the neat game, they give you this USB cable, and you have this 3.5-inch aux cable or whatever you can plug directly into a guitar. You can plug any guitar into it so long as it has that port.
An electric guitar. If it's an electric guitar, you can plug it in.
And then they had an expansion for the bass, okay, which was awesome. It's like, cool, you can play bass songs now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they would literally teach you how to play the game like Rock Band or like Guitar Hero, okay, but with the actual strings, and you have to actually like hit the right chords and stuff with the timing and everything. And it's awesome. It gamifies playing a guitar, and you can actually learn something from it. So the fact that this is happening, this is actually really neat. Okay, and unfortunately, it's a subscription service. They added the ability to use your phone as a microphone, which allows you to use a acoustic guitar.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, because that's.
There's gotta be some music in there.
Yeah, really. Anyways, whatever. The thing is interesting. What? Available for $15 a month?
$100 a year. $15 a month. Wow.
Now, to be fair, okay, when I was going to give this thing a big glowing promo, I was a big fan of this, and then it was pretty clear. Yeah, it was pretty clear, okay, that this was a subscription game. And I'm like, no, I don't want literally anything to do with that. And I will consider paying for a subscription when I finally, when I top out the content of the first Rocksmith game, when I top out the content of the second Rocksmith game, And whatever DLC I can find that I might find interesting, I will consider paying for a subscription fee.
We'll pay $100 for a year?
Because I'm just saying, some people, like, okay, look, I'm trying to learn a language, okay? I'm 800 days into it. I don't know squat, okay? If I'm honest. If you're not that dedicated, I don't see why you're paying a big old monthly fee for it. And I'm not going to lie, it'd be easier to take real lessons. Rocksmith gamifies it and makes it fun, and you'll be able to play more than you're actually capable of because there's little prompts on screen that tell you,
I guarantee,
hey, it's this one over here. It's fun.
I almost guarantee
But
this
for a
would...
subscription fee, no.
I know this is much cheaper than guitar lessons, too. Guitar lessons are insanely expensive.
Oh, are they?
Insanely expensive.
Okay, well, that's fair, but it's also the initiative on you.
What is this? 4.8 million? It says MM. Multi-million? What's an MM stand for?
4.8 millimeters.
Millimeters
That's
of copies?
millimeters.
Oh, that's only 4.8 millimeters of copies sold of Rocksmith and Rocksmith
Look,
2014.
they probably typed this up on an iPhone, and they were trying to put mil, and then it auto-corrected to millimeter.
It did. And not to mention, okay...
They probably thought you were trying to type out the full millimeter. It's like, here's the abbreviation for millimeter.
Yeah, mil. So, look at this, okay. Number one, it pops up that number.
Yes.
Okay. But then on top of that, it's like, you do understand this is different, right? You have to pay for the subscription service. It's not...
Look,
you're not going to sell that many copies.
I personally hate this. I personally hate this.
So, okay,
I love
okay.
Rocksmith. It's awesome, but it's like the subscription thing kills me. But also, I'm an old man, and I was not born for the world of subscriptions. The only ones I'm okay with is, like, video content at this point. Because it's like, the only other option was paying cable. And paying cable was ridiculous.
You know, I think I understand exactly what this Rocksmith Plus is, and it gets ugly fast.
Let me just say, okay, guys, just go get yourself a copy of Rocksmith 1. You will be able to plug any guitar into it, okay? Awesome. Go get yourself a copy of Rocksmith 2. That's fine. Anything you want, plug it in. Awesome. Play it. Have fun. You're going to have a ton of content in there. Before doing this. Because no.
This is a terrible idea.
No, it's a terrible idea.
So I have experience with Rocksmith Plus and kind of how it's going to function, and I know this because Miss Wizard really loves Just Dance. Okay. Just Dance has a subscription edition called Just Dance Unlimited. Okay, which basically opens it up and it gives you almost every single song.
Just Dance Limited.
Yes, exactly. Like Just Dance Limited,
Look,
it is
the only way you sell something
available.
higher is taking away that feature from the lower product.
My point is, okay, is that Just Dance does this, okay, where it comes with the new base game, comes with, I don't know, a ton of songs on it, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Okay. Then you can pay for Just Dance Unlimited, which pretty much includes every past song, which is a library of over like 500 songs.
That's
okay?
a lot.
With, you know, with the dancing available all the way back to like the Wii era, okay? Anyway, Rocksmith Plus clearly looks like I assume it's going to use that model, okay? And I got this because AG said, huh. So another thing, just like Adobe, where the entire internet is like, this is way too expensive, so it's morally okay to pirate. And what's going to happen with Rocksmith Plus is that it will not function without the subscription because they'll just cut you off. So you won't even be able to like pirate this thing if you want. You couldn't even buy it used because it probably won't be a disc. It's literally a service, and with Just Dance Unlimited, okay. If you don't have internet, like,
here, do yourself
you don't
a
have
favor.
access to anything.
If you have almost a minute interest in playing the guitar, go snap up a copy of the original Rocksmith games, okay? And just have that before they remove them from the store. Because those are only going to take away from this service that they want to move you over to. At my work, okay, we work with engineering software. Adobe, not Adobe, AutoCAD. Okay,
Yeah.
we work with AutoCAD.
There's
We worked
no
with it from
reason.
the 2002 version, actually the 98 version, okay, all the way up to the 2016 version. After that, you have to pay for a subscription to have something, to have their product, and you cannot buy an offline version. You want to buy Photoshop? You can't buy Photoshop.
I can
That's
tell you through personal experience. I use the Adobe software, and I'm lucky enough that my mother, thank you, mother, pays blindly and willingly.
Yes.
Just pays for the Adobe subscription so I can just use it.
Yeah.
And like, there's no reason that software doesn't work offline. There's no reason that Microsoft
it's a service. They
Office
wanted to make it a
365, you don't need a subscription service for that.
Hey,
AutoCAD,
just tip.
there's
Just
no
tip.
way
you can do
Inferno.
Office online for free. Go check out OneNote. Sorry.
There is
Just a
no
point.
way in the Inferno, okay, that AutoCAD needs online connectivity
No, it doesn't.
to function. It
Not
doesn't-
a chance.
I can't stand business subscription software. And then,
Oh,
Adobe's
fancy.
doing it. Oh, you can get the student edition and
Okay,
throw
we're
away
no
your
longer
life
talking
savings
about
and nonsense.
Ubisoft.
We kind of are. Because
Yeah,
subscription
this is-
services as a game, this is dumb.
Well, look, this is how you're making console games and services into mobile apps. Mobile apps make bank, and they want to get that mobile app cash everywhere.
You know what the best part is? And I'm trying to say this nicely, okay? EA will go right to your face and be like, hey, look at this premium microtransaction stuff. You know you want it. Ubisoft would be like, let's try this subscription model. We're going to do it great. You know, and it's like, this is... But the worst part on top of it, okay?
Remember UPass?
See, Ubisoft comes in and they don't know what they're doing with this stuff.
I turn on my Far Cry
EA
3 copy.
knows.
It's like, hey, activate your UPass. I'm like, go away.
It's like, no.
I'm trying to play the game.
Well,
I'm offline. Stop it.
Oh, you were trying... Oh, you bought this copy used?
I sure
Sign
did.
into... Put your
They
senior
do.
bar
That
thing.
game has an online pass
I know.
to buy.
I know.
It's like, oh, you don't have it in the box. You can buy one right here.
Just
Like,
pay
that's
for it.
Lame.
Oh, you don't want to pay for it? Go buy a new copy, you pleb. That's what Ubisoft said. See, that's the fun thing about Ubisoft. They will try anything that's new, even anti-piracy and anti-reselling techniques, subscription stuff, and it comes packaged like a gift. Okay, like EA, you know you're getting screwed walking in the door. Okay, Ubisoft
least
shows
being
it to you
honest
as a
about it.
gift, and they're
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? And that's what drives me a little
Yeah.
bananas. Let's-
EA's being honest about it at very least.
You know what you're walking into. Ubisoft hands it to you like a gift, and they're like, "Enjoy.
You want this.
You want this. You know you do." All right, let's keep going here.
Jeez.
I'm trying to be nice here. I wanted to. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the
let's
biggest
talk about
leak of the day, coming from none other than Nintendo themselves. Well done, Nintendo. Proud of you for leaking your own exclusive game from Ubisoft.
Manu's like, yeah, you might get demonetized by saying EA is honest. Oh!
But we're speaking out against a company that's equally as gross as YouTube, isn't it? I mean...
Don't talk. Don't just YouTube. We'll get demonetized.
Oh, okay,
Please stop
okay.
it.
Almighty bot overlord.
Stop.
Please keep us
We're on the YouTube
monetized.
machine. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're trying to get pushed into the stream. So, by the way, if you want to help push us, please like the video.
Yes.
And subscribe.
Absolutely.
Be
So,
as techy as okay about it.
the biggest
Hit
joke...
that button right there. Right there. It looks like that. That's the wanted sign. Find it.
The
Nail it.
biggest leak of the day was none other than Mario and Rabbids' Spark of Hope Lands.
Hey, what? No, it's lands on Nintendo Switch.
No, Hope.
Yeah.
Sparks of Hope.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just read the thing.
Sparks of Hope
It
Lands.
comes to Nintendo Switch in 2022. The game looks... I don't know. If you like this, looks cool.
That title's going to haunt you. In
will.
3 years when we talk about this again, you're going to say Spark of Hope lands.
I will. I probably will.
But you are right. This does look like more the same, which is cool. They
Yeah.
said this is pre-alpha, and it's like, that looks real good for
a-
pre-alpha.
kind of a load of...
It's like, you got the cutscenes all like, you got the camera angles and everything. It's like, look, I saw pre-alpha, okay? That was the Clone Wars when it got canceled.
Yeah,
But they're
I've
like,
seen pre-alpha.
here's the dev diaries, here's the dev episodes of the ones that we were gonna make. You can watch them if you're a super fan. And we watched them, and they had T-poses walking through tubes. It was awesome.
Yeah. I mean... Oh, my goodness. You need to put the light counter back to appease the algorithm. I think you're right. I think you're right.
yeah.
I don't have it set up for this view, but
I don't understand. Why are we using so many views? Please
Oh.
copy whatever our original views are.
No.
Copy them, then make them new.
I can't.
Yes.
It's too late. It's too late. Anyway, so I think it's fascinating that we are seeing another one of these games. I think it did well. Do they have the sales numbers for this one?
I thought
No.
it was soft. Last I heard. I mean, like Manu said, it's like you
But
can
when
buy
you
the game
sell
for
it-
like $5.
That's the thing. When they put it on sale for, $15 over and over and over and over and over again, you're
Yeah.
bound to sell the copies of it. And I think this week it was like $10. So
I hate to say it. If I see this game, the original, for $5, I will buy it for my Switch and I will turn it on and I'll see
I
if
think
it's
it
fun.
is.
I think it is.
I think
So
there was
I
a
think when I
sale
go
for
home,
it,
it's
like
why
insane
not?
sale. I do not want to play it. It does look really good though.
Yeah.
Like for anybody who enjoyed the first game, this game looks like more, and it looks like it's going to be great. But at the same time, I'm just not interested. I don't like the Rabbids, and yeah.
Just biased against the Rabbids.
They showed the little Lunas, okay, and they were showing their little Rabby fight and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they showed like Mario, he had like this red Luna thing, and he was like on fire and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, it would have been interesting if they had the Luna and they just gave like Mario like fire powers instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought that was an
Instead they went
interesting
for
design
laser
choice.
guns. I just don't know why they did laser guns to begin with.
Because Nintendo said just do it. Luma. That's what I said, isn't it? Luma?
Luma?
Luma.
Oh, I've been putting the N in it.
It's Luma. You
Sorry,
said
I'm
Luma?
No, Luna. Like the moon.
Oh, yeah, Luma.
I don't know. I haven't played Galaxies.
Nobody said Luna.
I have
Don't listen
3D
to
collection. I
Aslan.
haven't bothered. I'm still trying to play.
They're
the
not
64.
moons.
I know.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Hey. There's only one moon called Luna, and that's our moon.
That's true.
Thank you.
That's true. And for the record, I said Luma. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
He's saying Luma. I'm saying Luna.
Is anybody looking forward to purchasing the Mario and Rabbids game? Now, I know some of you
Show of
guys did
hands.
play it. I know some of you guys actually played it, so
Yeah.
go apologize to Amazon. No, I dare not.
No.
The Luna.
No, they're stealing the name of the moon. Forget them. And not to mention, they say I live in another country. It's like, you have my address, Amazon. You have my shipping address. What are you talking about? It's like, I tried to do that. It's like, sign up for the beta. It's like, you even had to pay for the beta. Okay? And it wouldn't let
Yes.
me do it. It's like, sorry, it's not available in your country. I'm like, is my state not part of the country? This is not the... this is actually the important part, actually.
No, that didn't have anything to do with it. That was just, look, it's just Ubisoft Plus.
Yeah, sure. I'm
Typical
just saying,
Ubisoft.
like, for the
Play them
announcement...
all.
Are they re-releasing those games? I'm so
No,
confused
no,
about that.
no,
or is
they
it
didn't
just
show
a
anything.
reference to that?
They didn't show
Because
anything.
then they said Blood Dragon was coming back. I'm like, where?
No, a
Is that an
villain.
expansion?
No, a villain. In that you play the villains, you're gonna be able to play a Blood Dragon villain as well. They just said
They did not.
They didn't show it, but they said and then they showed the Blood Dragon thing. I don't think they had the character model. I don't know who the bad guy is in Blood Dragon, but it sounded
I
like
played the Blood Dragon. It's so good.
that was gonna be part of it.
And by so good, what I mean is it's kind of light in content, and they were trying, and it was definitely an expansion.
Yes.
But it was fun. It's neat.
All right, let's go ahead and get into
Jesus.
this one because I think it's a big deal. Not that I care too much. Let's
This
see.
is not a big deal.
Before we get into it, AG said at this point Chuck and Nick are just getting rid of sponsors. Yeah, I mean we might be shedding sponsors quickly here.
We
So
gotta be careful
all
about
the
that.
more,
This is
all the more important that if you guys can support us just by hanging out, hitting the like button, subscribe, donating
Donating your
any of
time.
those things, or even just donating your time. It's a great way to support us here on the channel. So thank you guys so much for
because we're
continuing to
not
support
doing
us.
ourselves any favors ever.
Just being honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, let me see. Azran says the movement options are what set Mario and Rabbids apart from other games of its kind. Yeah, that was interesting. It looked like they were kind of like free moving. It wasn't really as grid based as you would normally see.
No, it's slower roll.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Slower
talking
roll.
about.
Because, okay, back in the original game, you'd walk around on the overworld map by following the little bot.
Yes, you're
It's like
right. I
everyone's
remember that.
following it like Wally with the little
Yes.
director thing. It's like, oh, wait, traffic? Okay, go. And then everyone's like, okay, I guess we're walking now.
Yeah, it's the little thing. Yes. Monty says being honest gets you shot.
Okay.
I mean, yes, that's true. Let's go ahead and move on to the next announcement for Ubisoft. We have Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Now, what we kind of saw today, like,
This is not a big deal. This is money telling you it's a big deal. Okay? I remember when all the directors and stuff were saying this is going to be the biggest thing ever.
yes, I do remember this.
So
So
remember that?
I do. I remember seeing this, and I mean, like,
And I wasn't wrong. It's Monster Hunter. Just, another...
Avatar is
version of
huge because of how much money it's made. Okay, Avatar the
And
movie
how much
is
money
fine.
they put into it?
Now, I think the biggest thing about this game is not that it's an Avatar. Well, I mean, I guess it's the fact that there is an Avatar game. Ubisoft is making it. We've heard about it, but now we see it's real, and that's really the only thing we saw today.
This is as awesome as the Planet of the Apes game. To me.
I mean, so here's the thing. Like, I watched the Avatar movie when it first came out. It's like, yeah, that was really great. I really, really enjoyed it. It's so weird seeing this now, and it's like, yes, Ubisoft has had like the rights to this thing
10 years late,
forever.
guys.
So,
Like 10 years late.
yeah, yes, Mondu the dinosaur tooted. So yeah, we get to see more of Pandora. We get to see more of Avatar. Yes, the trailer is kind of similar to the movie and that kind of thing, and yep, it seems like it fits. I don't know if the game's going to be good. Is it going to be a phenomenal game? Is it going to be a great game because there's really nothing to go on?
The human side reminds me of Lost Planet, which I like. That was a fun game. Really fun franchise until 3 happened.
Nuke says, so not Airbender. He said, so question, Avatar is a Disney property, so how is this a thing? So I believe, EA, same way EA gets to make a Star Wars game. Yes, that's absolutely correct. It's licensing deals. Tyler, welcome back to the show.
Oh,
Hope you're doing well
you
as
could
well.
probably speak to this.
Yeah, Avatar show. We got the trailer for the Avatar video game, which is being produced by Ubisoft.
You guys' miniguns are useless.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think these things would be better, but they're really not. But it wouldn't make a good movie if they were actually accurate and could, shoot flying dinosaurs easily.
No.
They just spray and pray, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's going on here.
I like how we're just making this. You're like fighting like it's Vietnam. It's like if you're on another planet, you can have AI control these weapons, and they won't miss.
No.
But that wouldn't make for a good movie.
It wouldn't make for a good movie. It looks decent. Great question. What's your opinion on this open world sci-fi Blue Men Group video game, Tyler? It's a good question. We have Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora.
2022 Avatar Frontiers. Let me just say, how many people were excited about an Avatar Last Airbender game and did not get that? And not to mention, similar. I recall hearing some rumors that there was going to be a Sony TV show based on the car crashing game. What is that game?
Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
Crazy Taxi. Just kidding.
No.
Metal.
What is that game called? What is that game called?
Metal. Why?
Dagnabbit. But I was just saying, it's like how many people were finally see on Netflix, hey, it's Sweet Tooth, and like, hey, we're expecting some psycho clown in an ice cream car thing, and nope, it's something else.
What?
And you're like, huh.
Somebody knows what this is.
It's the
something
similar levels
metal.
of disappointment when
Flaming-
it's like you see Avatar and everyone's like, Avatar?
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, thank you. It's like everyone hears Avatar and they're like, there's an Avatar game? And then they see the Blue Men just flop up out of nowhere and you're like, no. Oh yeah, it's that thing from 8 years ago.
Yes.
It's like, you will be excited about this. Is pretty much what the marketing is telling us. I don't know.
Okay, this is interesting. Tyler says, I'm just curious about how it ties into the sequel. Avatar 2 is coming 2022. He said, we are going underwater in the sequel. So we'll see. Yeah, the game looks very Avatar 1. First movie.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's probably because they don't want to show all that stuff relating to the new movie, So they're just showing, hey, this is what the service world content looks like. Woo!
Mondu says, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle on Switch is $15 on Amazon. By the way, shoutouts to Wario64 on Twitter.
Yeah, really.
I actually have to unfollow him. He posts so many deals in a row. It's like I'm not even buying anything right now. I don't even need to see any of this. But at the same time,
stuff in there.
At the same time, that's how I got my Series X, which, by the way, is probably available right now. I know.
Consider it.
I know Walmart's online. They had it available where you can sign up for
Consider the S. It's all digital.
Don't do the S.
No. If you're a giant Sony fan and you're like, Game Pass looks really cool, maybe consider the S.
No, buy a used Xbox One.
That's
do
the
that.
smart thing to do. The basic
$158.
thing to do is to get the Xbox Series S, okay, which is all digital. Just pay for the Game Pass thing, and pow, you have 300 games and all the Xbox exclusives.
Oh, and it's $1 to
that.
start your trial. For
Yeah, really. And they'll let you play with that dollar trial for like the next 3 months. It's like, oh, you seen another banner? Oops.
Exactly.
It's fine.
So that was Ubisoft. Is there anything else we need to talk about for Ubisoft?
Age of Star and Nuke, I just want to say, people have not brought that up in chat since maybe the first year or early in the second year of us streaming. It's been a very long time.
It really has. It really has.
But also Nuke brought up the Nickelodeon thing like
he did
last week.
He did.
So that also was from the grave. So thank you for bringing that back.
I don't see any great. I don't see anything for
What?
Far Cry 6. Okay,
Don't do Far Cry 6. The game's already coming out. This is the news.
All right. Here it is. Far
Pow.
Cry 6. Play as legendary villains with the season pass.
I love how they're covering his eyes, but they have to show him because that's part of the character. You wouldn't even recognize him if you covered it. So he's like peeking out. It's like, oh, a little toot in there.
He's cheating.
Sure.
I mean, even Pasture over here, whatever his name is,
That's Joseph, thank you.
Joseph. Yeah, he's definitely Joseph.
Gotta play that game. Ooh, it's so good.
There's Joseph over there. He's not even covering
premise
his
is
mouth.
too good.
It's actually kind of. Oh wow, that's genius.
It is genius.
Okay, I don't know what they're going on with the eye
no
thing.
evil.
This guy is insane. Okay, for starters.
Sure.
And this man right here on the far left is religious. So I mean, the iconography is fantastic.
The
about this guy.
iconography for this is fantastic.
If you could figure out the guy in the end, that would be great. You didn't play that game. Yeah, it is speak. Yeah, it is speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah.
Which is what they were going. I should have mentioned that initially. Which is what they were going for, and then I don't know about that guy in the end though.
What about him?
Like
The guy owns Nepal.
yeah,
Comes in, steals Nepal. It's like, it's a personal kingdom. It's great. It's a good time. Premise is cool. That game.
they're evil. Yes, they are.
Yes. So I don't know. I'm personally kind of excited about this. I'm interested in it. If anything, this got me more interested in going back and playing literally all three of those games.
Yes,
I'm actually really excited about doing that. I almost finished 3 and I just petered out. I'm like, okay, maybe I should finish it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fourth one, it was a harder time. Fifth one, it's like, hey,
problem
it's
is,
America. It's like, hey, this
I want
is
to
cool.
play for
And
the story.
well,
I don't care about the grindy checkbox nature of the games. And I
can do
know
it. You
that
can
I'm
do
going to
that.
have to... Yeah, but I know I'm just going to have to do side grindy checkbox for bits before
I had to
I
stop
could just
with
get
5.
to the
They
next
have
step.
almost werewolves in the Dagnab thing with how big these... No. What do you call those?
Werebears.
Wargs. They have wargs, bro. Like massive wolves. And it's like, these things coming after you. It's like, I don't want to fight that. Not a chance. I walked into the territory for that. And like, hey, you're in Wolverine country. I'm like, nope. Turn this off for now.
It's like,
I'll come
yeah,
back
I don't
later.
think I want to do that.
No, but now I want to go back and play all the games. And I'm so excited for the 6th game.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, dang, they sold me on Far Cry again.
That was pretty much it for Ubisoft Forward. There's some other smaller things. I mean, they announced, we already talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with that. Just Dance 2022, literally just like last year. They
Crossplay coming to
did
Siege.
nothing at all to change it.
They said,
So
what do you mean? It has more songs. And it has
I know,
specialized
but
songs.
like usually each year they would come out and they'd be like, okay, here's a new way to play, or they incorporated this. They added cell phones in one year, and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Oh, we added the unlimited service. It's like, okay, that's
They're
cool.
just reminding you, yep, still here.
No, it's still here. We've added 40 new songs. Please pay $60 for it. Anyway, crossplay's coming to Siege. Pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna
kinda
lie. So
Ubisoft.
overall, not too impressed with Ubisoft's presentation here.
No,
but
I
then
think they
again,
did
we're
an
not the
okay
big-
job.
I think they did a good job, maybe for Ubisoft fans. We're obviously not that. We're pretty clear. About
Like
that.
there was some talk about Assassin's Creed's. They kind of vaguely mentioned in passing the we're going to do 2 years of support for the current
Yeah, that's true.
Assassin's Creed. No,
What?
there's not going to be a new one. We're not showing anything right now. That's it. Crossplay and Siege, that just doesn't sound fair. And
That's what all you guys in chat were saying. It's like,
So-
rip for the console players.
yeah, kind of how that works is if you're on console, you just don't
Give up.
No,
Kidding.
you don't.
It doesn't
toggle.
it doesn't put
crossplay.
you in the PC lobby unless you join your friends who are on PC,
Yes.
or you could toggle it on if you're not like, I could beat them.
Crossplay with console. That's something I used to do with what was it? Which one? I was
Black Ops
doing
4.
I was doing it with Call of Duty.
Yeah, Black Ops 4, I think, was the first one to do that. Am I wrong?
No, it wasn't that. I think I was playing, like, it was a free weekend for, like, Call of Duty World War II or whatever.
Oh, sure.
And it had crossplay with PC, and I got put in PC lobby, and I was sitting there playing. No, I was playing on PC, but I was playing with my controller because I didn't like mouse controls, and they wouldn't let me halvesy it. So I was just like, all right, I'm playing controller on PC.
Sure, you can do it.
And you can do it, yeah.
You catch people off guard.
Not as
everyone's
good.
perfect.
No, you're never
No.
going to be nailing it as any professional. Your ceiling is, there's a hard ceiling there. You can't get past. Mouse and console works as a stick. You don't got full speed. Yeah, and it's less about adding adding mouse and keyboard to Siege on console. It's more so about you can play with your friends.
Yeah, there's no way I am playing with a mouse on my console. If I'm playing on my console, I'm playing with my controller, and I don't care. I'm gonna have some fun.
Yes.
Or I'll just play my PC copy. In all technicality, I can have that. And did they have cross? Progression? Is that added? Did we see that pop up?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, here I'm scrolling.
Let me see. Why are you struggling here?
I'm looking for it. Where is it?
Look at.
Where the
Give
junk
me
is
that.
it? Well, it's gone.
There it is.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cross play is available.
Okay, so cross-play available between all platforms early 2022.
Cross progression available between all platforms. Between all platforms, as
between
in
PC,
Xbox
Stadia,
and
and
PC.
Luna.
Yeah, so those are
progression.
cross progression. These are cross progression.
So you could swap to PlayStation if you play on Xbox, or vice versa. And if you're on PC, you could swap to Stadia or Luna and keep your progression.
Woo! Why would you do that?
There's no.
You know what that is? That's the answer of saying, hey, if you got stuck with Stadia or Luna, you can move back to a PC native copy. Cool.
Yes. All right.
Are you gonna find anything for this? Is there really anything to talk about this?
Not really. So Devolver Digital went off and they did their typical thing where it was complete and utter chaos, which was fine. I don't know if I saw anything. So let me go here. Okay, so IGN's got one. So for example, I heard somebody talking about Wizard with a Gun. It did look very interesting. It's definitely got an interesting looking trailer here. I can't remember if they ever showed. There we go. We actually see some gameplay towards the end of it. It is isometric. Looks hideous.
Trailer looked amazing. Gameplay,
It looks playable, but I'm most certainly not interested. Inscription did look really cool. Very cool. Probably not going to play it.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like you're playing a board game for your soul or something. It's really weird.
Welcome back, Legend. Mondi said, I feel their chaos wasn't as great as previous years. Yeah, I thought... But you know what I did see? You know what I did think, though? I do feel like they did a better job of parody. You know, they did phenomenal parody this year. It wasn't as chaos and, like, ridiculous because what they've done in the past, which is usually insane, but they like to do a parody reflection of what our current lives are like. And in this case, they did a complete joke about, subscription services and that kind of thing.
Sure. Every company telling you this is going to be the greatest next best thing and it's going to change your life.
Yes. We did get to see a little bit more of Death's Door. The game looks fantastic, adorable, ridiculous. I do actually want to play this game. I might.
Okay,
buy
look, we're looking at this. It hasn't even showed the gameplay. The gameplay is like you're like rolling isometric Dark Souls, and it's interesting.
And we get there eventually. I do think the game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does.
Looks really cool.
Strangely, okay, I don't care for isometric games. This is the only one that I actually see that's visually interesting. And I don't know if it's because there's clearly a lot of 3D going on in here. I don't know.
It's certainly modeled well. More isometric games for Nick. Yes, and this one looks amazing.
I'm
this
so
is excited for this game.
One that I find remotely interesting.
We saw more of Phantom Abyss, which is not Indiana Jones, not Fall Guys. It's Indiana Jones cross Fall Guys, to be honest.
Yeah.
Basically, all the temples are completely procedurally generated. And once it's beaten, that temple is closed forever. So any temple you ever play is something no one has beaten before. So you kind of always feel like you get a chance to try it and that kind of thing.
Yeah, to find some glory.
Which is cool. I don't know. Indiana Fall Guys, Jones Battle, Ghost Royale. Yes.
So I'm just wondering here. Is this a paid-for game? A
Of
free-to-play
course.
title?
No, you pay for this.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Could it use free to play? Yes. So interestingly enough, every single ghost you see will die eventually. So because it has not been beaten, so you can kind of see from their mistakes. The more ghosts there has been, or the more ghosts you see, the more people have failed to do the challenge. So it would be interesting. You can kind of see where others have failed entirely.
It is interesting.
And to be honest, they kind of also show you the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They help
So.
guide. But that's the thing, is like the longer it goes on, the more ghosts you get further, the more they show you how to win, is the more it's showing other people how to win too. And even
Absolutely.
your death can get someone else another step forward, which is a really neat premise, and now I'm excited about it.
That was Devolver Digital's. Let me see. What else did we have today? We had the Wholesome Direct, which I think
Oh, yeah,
went
that was a thing.
pretty well today.
I personally, that was my favorite today. Watching that thing was a blast. There were so many games.
That's not what I said.
But yeah, I wrote down a ton of titles. A ton of titles.
I
was
did
like, I
too.
want to look at this.
The number
I
of
had
titles.
it on my phone.
The number of titles I put on my wish list today was pretty surprising. I gotta admit. Let's see. Okay, we might be able to pull this off. Let's see.
Money says, would you say it was wholesome?
I would say yes. It was pretty wholesome.
Hey, there's a page.
So
Okay, let's just look at this thing here.
I'm trying to see like some of the things that I did see. Battle Cakes was very cute.
Yeah, the thing was great. Look at that thing. Looks like a good time. This one actually links to a Steam page. I was trying to wish
Thank
list
you.
something, and this.
So immediately I did see Battle Cakes. It's a turn-based mini RPG looking thing.
Yeah,
And I've been looking for a turn-based RPG for a while. This one is cute.
yeah, it looks adorable.
It does. You're gonna battle Custard, the Butter Scream. It was a Butter Scream. Sorry, I'm just excited. It was hilarious. Come on, you gotta admit. Look at this. Watch this. Oh wait, we missed it. Look at the Butter Scream. Look at. He's a ghost, so he's called a Butter Scream. Anyway.
Okay, it finally clicked.
Anyway, so
It's supposed to say buttercream, guys.
absolutely
Butter Scream.
adorable. I like the gorilla thing. I think from memory, that one overly dark pixel art Zelda. Yeah. So we also saw the gorilla. What was it? The Gorilla Initiative? Well, I don't remember what it was called.
I'm looking at Bear and Breakfast, just saying.
I've never seen Bear and Breakfast. I think I missed that one.
No, that one my wife's excited about.
Okay, Bird Problems.
I didn't see Bird Problems. I missed this thing.
I am telling you, I adore this.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna watch this really quick
Because I missed this, because apparently this is the thing.
All right, I'll go ahead and mute us really quick because.
Meh. Me, me. Me. Meh. Meh. Me, me.
Don't know what the game is.
So I'm absolutely in love with this thing immediately. I love everything they're going for in whatever this complete and utter chaos thing is. I don't know, but I absolutely love it. From the safety of the computer, of course. It's a social sim, I think.
Yeah, this is so weird.
I don't know.
I'll be glad to see this thing. Yeah, okay, so interactive fiction, visual novel, 3D. Interesting.
It says a sitcom narrative game about an awkward and anxious canary trying to make friends and drink cold drinks.
So weird.
Cute.
But okay,
anyway, I'm super
cool.
excited about that. What else did we see? There were so many games.
I'd recommend, guys, just checking out this page. In all honesty, just link that for people.
I don't know if I can do this. Oh yeah, I'm on. Okay. Anyway, so they showed off a ton of different games. I hit wishlist on a ton today. Out of all the ones that we did see, like we saw this one earlier, where it's this.
Oh, the mail delivery one.
Yeah, but it comes off like it's like, oh, busy businesswoman, she's kind of exhausted from living the city life, and she goes back home and gets a job as a mail delivery person. So it's like another social sim.
Sure.
Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. We did see Builder's Journey, which was interesting. Okay, well, I guess we can leave that up. Who knows? It looks like a cross between Captain Toad Treasure Tracker and Legos.
Mario March of the Minis.
Maybe, yeah, it might be. That's a good point. I don't know if it is March of the Minis style.
Well, there's a
very
path
well
to
might be.
complete, and you got to complete it, which is interesting, visually interesting for sure. It's like obviously they have enough creativity; they can make some levels.
Absolutely. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I didn't get to see Oh, yeah, I did see paparazzi. You go around town taking photos of dogs.
I had look. I saw a ton of photo games. Okay, in this thing. Okay, because clearly everyone was like that. Everyone's doing photo games and stuff. But unfortunately, paparazzi, I don't know about that one because it's like most of the dogs are like stiff and they're just like dancing around like this. They're not even doing things.
Yeah.
This is not the way to compare it.
Nope.
But I'm just saying, Pokemon Snap, okay, it's like at least you're looking for interesting interactions. There was another photo where they had the lizard like licking its own eye and you snap a shot of that and stuff. It's like, okay, there are different things. There's stuff happening. There's stuff to capture. Paparazzi.
I agree. I completely agree. We have Skatebird, obviously. We heard about Skatebird earlier.
It was cool seeing all the customization and the controls over it for sure.
They did show Shishingo.
Shishingo.
I don't know what that means, but it's a photography game. They're literally just taking pictures of objects. I didn't understand how,
That's
what,
a
or
language
why.
learning game. Because every time it would take
You're right.
Yeah, it would take a picture, like they took a picture of the bike, and it would say what the word is. I forgot what the word is.
Oh, it sounds like a game you can enjoy.
Yeah, honestly, for me specifically, it's like, yes, I was going to go wishlist. I was like, why not? I get to explore cool, like Japan environments, and I get to learn some of the basic words, that I can throw in a sentence. Cool. Seems like a fun excuse.
I didn't see this one.
This is the photography one that I was talking about. This is the better version of paparazzi, and it looks actually really cool.
Yeah, so I did not get to see this one at all. I don't know if this is the trailer. I walked away for 10 minutes.
This is probably
It's $9.
wow.
It says Beast of Maravilla Island. Is it 3D? Oh wait, there's talking. Sorry, I do apologize, guys.
Do the second one. Do the second trailer and just.
There is magic.
Okay, just clip it.
Okay, let's just see. I did end up missing this one. Banana Bird.
Here, just watch it for a half second. They'll pull out the camera and you'll see. They're showing you environments and how you can
Banana
interact.
Bird.
There is a banana bird. So there's different things. There's different things you can essentially catch on photos. Can you guys please pull up the camera and show them why you're even playing this game?
Yeah, so far I don't know if it's an actual photographer game.
Pow! There we go. They're doing it finally.
Oh, you can take selfies.
Sure. So there's different little things. You can discover different interactions with different critters and stuff, and it sounds awesome.
It does. I think it looks kind of cool.
If that game's coming to Switch, that'd be cool. I'll consider it. Honestly, but for PC, I'll probably get it if it's not available elsewhere.
Nintendo
there you go.
Switch, yes.
Perfect.
So we'll see if we
Cool,
end up
consider
getting
it.
the motion controls or any. Okay, first of all, I need to appreciate this website, okay? So this website is absolutely stunning.
It's very clean.
Very clean, but I mean, it's so clean. Wait till we. Oh yeah, look at this. Great use of GIFs.
Yeah.
Got the stacked photography here. This
It looks cool.
is a stunning website. Wow. I don't know who made this website, but absolutely stunning website. I absolutely love it. But
One user review.
One user review. That's a. Yeah, the game has it. The game just released
Maravilla
today.
is wonder in Spanish. Wonder Island.
Oh, is it Marvel?
It's Maravilla.
I know, but I mean, like, okay, if it translates to to wonder,
Although there's a double L, so is that
it
a
to
Y?
marvel
Am I
at
saying
something?
that way wrong?
You know what I mean? Like to marvel at something.
Sure.
Could it just be the Spanish word for marvel?
Maybe. Sure.
I wonder.
I mean, sure, those might be crossover words.
Because you know how you call them like the 7 wonders of the
Sure.
blah blah blah. You also call them marvels.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I wonder.
English has a billion of the same words for the same thing, and it's like we have way too many.
Yeah.
Way too many ways to say the exact same
Interesting.
thing.
Interesting. Beasts of Marvel Island, maybe. So I wonder if that's what they're kind of going for. Very cool. We also did see. Actually, I can click it. Yes, I can just click it.
Yeah,
Look
it
at-
doesn't auto start that every time.
All right, so we did get the Guerrilla Collective. This is day 2 of their stuff, and again another indie
I
fest.
didn't watch the Guerrilla Collective at all. I didn't have time for it.
Less wholesome games and more indie games
there
than you would
anything cool?
expect. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff.
Maybe I should just go see it.
Admittedly, a lot of the stuff is already on
We
my
got Serial Cleaners on there again. I love that title.
Serial Cleaners. Have you ever seen that one?
I've never seen it in action. I know what it is. I just love the title.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a fantastic title.
Arcade Paradise. You run an arcade and it has mini games you can play. And
Wait. Arcade Paradise? What is this? This looks like the other game I'm trying to buy.
oh yeah, they're actually live streaming this one right now. Basically, all right, here we go. With keys to the family laundromat, embark on Ashley's 90s adventure to turn a rundown business into the ultimate arcade.
Ooh.
So-
that sounds great.
They
I have
kinda just-
another one where it's literally that. You own an arcade and stuff. And you got to run it. And it's just, you can play the dumb mini games. And it's really kind of weird. And it's...
Positron, this isn't it.
No, this isn't it.
We got early
it's something
access
else.
to it.
No, I don't have it. I want it.
Yes,
I guess I could buy it actually right now.
Yeah, you
Let's
could.
see. Store. Wish list.
Mondo, what were you talking? You said Severed Steel. That's the dark. All right, let's look at Severed Steel really quick. This is definitely not... Severed Steel is definitely not the Zelda game, Mondo. This is Severed Steel. So Severed Steel was... It looks like...
Yeah, this is almost the same thing, but it's completely different.
Severed Steel is essentially super hot.
Okay.
Complete ridiculousness. You can kind of slow down time. You can jump off of wall. You can kick off of walls and that kind of thing. They were kind of showing the different things that you can do. It does look cool. A lot of slidey action. It looks cool. I'm probably not going to purchase it. Oh look, there's a demo. So if you want to try it out, you could just download the demo.
Yeah, that's true.
And enjoy
See
that.
if you can handle the ridiculous controls. You can
Absolutely.
flip upside down.
Yeah,
I love that. I appreciate that.
It looks like super hot. Yes, it does. Yes. No, yeah, that's not the Zelda game. Well, the Zelda game was a black and white game. Where's stylized Zelda? Guild of Dungeoneering is on here, which is weird because I've had Guild of Dungeoneering on my tablet for 4 years now.
What is Guild of Engineering?
It's a really cool puzzle game. Let's just click it and see what happens. Guild of Dungeoneering, procedurally kind of generated kind of thing. It's got fun. It's a little kind of battle
the
card
gameplay
game.
fun?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
It's interesting. Turn-based dungeon crawler with a twist. Instead of controlling the hero, you build the dungeon around them using cards drawn from your guild deck to lay down runes, monsters, traps, and of course loot. It's interesting. I don't know.
Doesn't sound like you're very interested. Or you're just
I stopped playing it years ago. Like, it's fine.
Fair enough.
Ooblets is on its way.
Just waiting for Ooblets forever.
Yeah, Ooblets, it did look really good. Let's see. Oh, Arietta of Spirit was another cool game. That was Zelda Celeste. Yes, it was. No, not Black and White.
Zelda Celeste? Like
yeah.
Side-scroller like Zelda 2?
No.
What are we saying?
Like,
Celeste?
visually, it looks a lot like Celeste does. The art style is very similar. The character is
Thank you
very
for the use of
similar visually.
darkness. Reminds me of
Discover
Minish
a
Cap
secret
actually
area.
bothering to play with darkness.
Yes. The game looks visually really great. Like, everything about the game looks really good. And I don't typically enjoy the looks of these games at all.
Yeah.
So this graphical style, I actually did enjoy. I was like, this looks really phenomenal. It looks very cross Minish Cap, cross Golden Sun.
Yeah,
Ish.
I get what you mean.
But I was disappointed with the enemy variety from what we had seen so far. And I was like, I don't know if it's enough to be like, oh, yes, definitely.
This
Not
is
sure
something
about it
I would
yet.
not play on a PC. I'd play this on the Switch.
Oh, yeah,
This
definitely.
is a game I would save for a Switch. It'd be fantastic. Sit
Well,
in bed and play.
let's find out. It's coming soon to Windows. That's pretty much it. So I assume just Steam.
Presumably.
Is there any games like Undertale or Marie? We did see a one like Undertale today. I can't remember which one it was. There was so much. They showed so much. Let's see. King of Hat looks terrible. White Shadow was a...
The Guerrilla Collective. Mondu, do you still have the links in the Discord for
Stride.
the links for that, where I can like rewatch that thing? That'd be great. Thank you for making all these channels and managing them. We really do appreciate it.
We saw a trailer for Grime. This is funny because they show way more gameplay here than what they showed at the Guerrilla Collective today. At the Guerrilla Collective, they showed today this game called Grime, and it was clearly a cinematic kind of trailer, but they showed no gameplay. We had no clue what the game was, no clue at all. So it's kind of funny to actually see that. Azrin says, "Chuck, are you dissing my future waifu, Game King of the Hat?" Yes, I think so. Oh yes, Hello Neighbor 2.
I didn't play the first one. Did you even play it? You don't play it.
No, it made me sick playing it. The game looks super cool. Like, even I kind of want to play it. You play as a local media reporter, and you basically do the same thing in the first game, where you're trying to uncover the secrets. They talked a lot about how his AI works and how the AI is actually community driven. So if everybody tends to go down this one hallway, he will get smarter and he will flank you. Because he knows a lot of people usually go down this hallway.
Wow.
No kidding. And then, after they go down the hallway, they hide into this closet. So he'll strategically, he's going to go check the closet now. Because everybody hides in the closet right there as soon as they walk in.
Jeez, that's
It's really
fantastic.
creepy. The game looks like it's a really cool way to make this game. Like, the AI sounds completely crazy. They kind of show a visual example of this later. Here we go, where they're actually showing the differences and how he kind of learns. Okay, it's like, okay, you hide here, and he doesn't notice. Okay, but as more and more players are playing the game, it says Generation 15, Generation 100, and they show okay, he's smart enough to kind of... So you kind of have to trick him. But now, if he hasn't checked you there, and there, he's going to check there.
Jeez.
So it's kind of creepy and really cool at the same time. So, yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, pretty cool based on basically how his AI learns and that kind of thing. So the game itself looks phenomenal. It looks a little bit more polished than the first game was, which made me sick.
I think that definitely makes it more appealing. Just like one, I don't know if I need to worry about the story, the narrative story of Hello Neighbor. And maybe actually I really do. But the
Yes.
factor is I see the 2-1. Obviously the number doesn't help. But seeing this and how it works and just knowing kind of what the game is, I think I'd rather play the polished one, in all honesty.
Yes.
Maybe I'd be interested in jumping into this.
I'm not sure that there's going to be any issues, if you hop in with Hello Neighbor 2.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't really have anything about that. Legend says the new Five Nights at Freddy. And to be honest, the first game was, like... I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to this kind of thing. So, like, the first game, it was too much for me. You know? So, like, I want to play this,
Didn't
though.
we
It does
try
look...
this? I
yeah,
thought we tried to stream
we did.
this.
We did. We streamed it.
I don't think we understood what we were doing.
No, we really got nowhere at all. And eventually
Yeah.
we started YOLO running through it, and it was an absolute mess. Not to mention the game just ran atrociously. So, I don't know. It looks really cool. I'm really excited to kind of try it out, and I don't know. I kind of want to buy it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know why I want to torture myself in that way. I want to find that game you were talking about, Mondu.
What game?
Oh, we have Kitsune Tales. It's the furriest looking thing I've seen all day. Just kidding. I've seen a lot of furry stuff today.
I know you were griping about it.
I wasn't griping. I was just saying. I was just pointing it out. This game is basically Super Mario.
A few
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
Look, there's an audience and everything.
Wow.
But the
Yeah.
narrative for me just doesn't look interesting. So, like, I was looking at the game. I'm like, this looks great.
This is Super Mario Bros. 3.
That's
wow.
all it is. That's really all it is. So, like, the game looks pretty good, but at the same time, I don't care around. I don't care about the fox nature. How could you choose her over us, over me? I don't care about your drama, to be honest. I really don't. So there's that. We saw more for beats per minute.
Those bullets per
Or
minute.
bullets per
thank you.
minute.
Which is a great name.
It is. It really is. Oh, Manu, you're not talking about this one, are you? Ugh. 1906. Yes, view the page. I was born in 1906, please.
That's not even possible.
We have Loot River. Visually a little irritating to see. You control the game in a different, unique way. I don't know.
Oh, is it the two sticks?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can see it.
Right stick is for the platform. Left stick is for you. They try to like pull off a Dark Souls style of combat, and it does look pretty efficient, actually.
That's so weird. Yeah, you'd have to really know what you're doing. And
I
have
like
some
the
real
visuals,
control.
says AJ. Yeah, the visuals, like, it looks pretty cool. I gotta admit, I did like the view of this thing.
I'm getting a little tired of pixel art it's so microscopically small you can't see the details on it. Getting a little old of that.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree. But anyway, guys, I wanted to thank you guys for joining us today as we kind of recapped a few of the things that we did see. There was a lot to see. We did go ahead and go over Ubisoft, which is what I definitely wanted to cover, and as well
over the Wholesome
as
Direct, too.
yeah, the Wholesome Direct, and as well.
I was happy
as,
with the Wholesome Direct. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
And I
it.
put out a tweet where I was like, Coke Media, it's like, please, it's Coach, they actually said it.
They
Coach
said it
Media,
both
it's like,
ways.
Please take notes. This is how you do a presentation with that Wholesome Direct. They pre-recorded the entire thing.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Yeah.
They were able to cut out the unnecessary parts or whatever instead of pretending it was live.
Absolutely. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Look forward to joining us tomorrow morning on Nintendo Prime stream. We'll go ahead and link you guys in the Discord if you are
geez, that's
indeed a
tomorrow
member. Yeah, join us tomorrow morning for that. And any other kind of fun streams we might do. I'm thinking about tomorrow's going to be a packed day, a stacked day, if you will. Tomorrow morning, join us at 9:30 a.m. Central Time as we will be on the Nintendo Prime stream discussing.
Can we host that? Is that a thing? Or we'll
Nah,
just send you
it's
guys
not
the
how-
link?
That's not how it works. We could probably
Oh,
like capture screen. I don't know.
We'll send you
But,
guys the link.
We'll send you
Keep
guys
an eye
the
for
link.
it.
You guys
Link.
can check that out. That'll be tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We'll be talking predictions for Microsoft's press conference, which will be shortly after that. I think. What is it? I think I have the actual time thing here. Sunday morning. Okay, we're looking at 10 a.m. Pacific Time or 12 p.m. Central Time. We will be live shortly after Microsoft is done presenting, so look forward to that. It's going to be huge. I'm really excited. As far as I'm aware of, I believe Square is also going after that, but later that night. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes.
depend on the time.
But Microsoft's a huge show, so we're definitely going to be live right after they're done.
Definitely.
So look forward to that. Yeah, also, please, if you're in the Discord, hop into our E3 channel and drop everything you want to show up in the bingo cards. We're really excited. Tomorrow we're going to be doing bingo live
Join us.
during the E3 press conference. So
Thank you,
check that
Mongo.
out.
Appreciate it.
Courtesy brought to you by Mondu. I'm very, very excited because, you know,
And
we
by
finally
you
have...
for helping putting the suggestions and the things that can appear on the bingo card.
Absolutely, you can be a part of it. You can play along, and you can even help build it. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm excited because, you know, today was the first day of E3. We had Ubisoft go.
Yeah.
Ubisoft's show is always...
It's a meh for us.
It's a meh for us. We're not really fans of their games, but at the same time, they do put on a show, so it was something to cover. But tomorrow we see Microsoft go.
We're gonna see the
Microsoft
serious
should be
shows.
huge.
Yeah.
We're going to see Monday. I don't even know what's happening Monday. I believe 2K and Capcom are going Monday, and then Tuesday we get Nintendo, which...
So Square Enix is Sunday, presumably, just
Square
unknown.
Enix is Sunday after... Let me get a better time thing for it. Square Enix will be presenting... It says 12:15 Pacific time, so 2 hours, 15 minutes after Microsoft, so that will definitely be... you know, Microsoft, we don't know how long they're going to go, probably an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait to talk to you guys tomorrow about all things we see at Microsoft.
Yeah.
Have a
See
great
you
night,
guys
guys.
later.